Everybody, it's your boy Coach Jay with the FGC Simplify Community. Welcome back to the channel where we talk everything about business, finances as it relates to federal government contracting. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 simple steps that's needed in order for you to get started in federal government contracting as the middleman. All right, so stay tuned. I will walk you through the 3 steps that's needed so you can take action to get into this federal government contracting space. Here are the 3 areas that we'll cover in this video. 1, you need to have a business established, getting a business established in the state that you live in. 2, you need to get an EIN number in order for you to register the business inside of the federal government system. And 3, you need to be able to register the business inside of the federal government system in order for the federal government to do business with you. We are going to cover those 3 steps as we go. Now that we understand that in order to do business with the federal government, you need to have a business entity established. Now, in this realm, the federal government only does business with other businesses, known as B2B. Business to business. But in this case, it's the federal government doing business with us, so it's considered G to B, government to business. There are so many ways that you can go and have your business registered and filed in the state that you live in. But we have partnered with IncFile. They were formerly known as IncFile, now they're known as Busy. And we can use them in order to get our business registered and filed in the state that we live in. Now, I'm going to make a separate video that walks you through the process on how to actually use Busy to get that business registered and filed in the state that you live in order for the purposes of federal government contracting. Why we recommend and we use Busy is because you can go directly to the Secretary of State. You would have to do all of the paperwork yourself, and at the end, you would still have to pay the state filing fee in order to file your business in that state. Using Busy, they would do all of the paperwork for you, and the only thing that you would pay is the amount of your state filing fee based off of the state that you live in. So if you live in the state of Arizona or California, you can come here where it says LLC, and you can put in Arizona and put get started, and you will see the cost on how much it will cost for you to get it started. You could see right here, it's $85 in order to get your business registered and filed in the state, because that's the state filing fee. All right, so that's the very first step. And I would include a video that will show you the steps on how to actually use Busy to get your business registered and filed in your state. So step 2, the next step in the process is to get an EIN number for that business that you just established. Now, the EIN number simply stands for Employee Identification Number. Now, this is needed for the purposes of identification as well. Now, a little background and history in this federal government contracting space. In the past, we used to have to use a DUNS number in order for the federal government to verify that we are a legitimate business. So the DUNS number is no longer needed for the purposes of federal government contracting and identifying your business. Now they use your EIN number and a new system that they have created called the Unique Entity ID. So in order for them to verify that we are legitimate and that we are in good standings in the state, we need to get our EIN number. So once you have your articles of organization or articles of incorporation showing that your business was registered and filed in the state, then you would jump on over to the IRS website. Now, I got to give you a warning right here. There are so many companies out here that will want to charge you in order for you to get an EIN number for you. They will say, pay me such and such, and we can get your EIN number in a couple of days. You don't have to pay for an EIN number. you can go directly to the irs.gov website, and you will come right here and you will see the application to apply for your EIN number. You would apply for your EIN number, and you would normally receive that number in a matter of minutes once you fill out the form. Once you have your EIN number, you will save that EIN number in a safe place so you can use it for the next step, which is step 3. So now we have our business entity established. Now we have an EIN number for that business entity. Now it's time for step 3, the third and final step in getting your business ready to do federal government contracting. So the next step is to actually go over to sam.gov. Sam.gov is the official website of the US government. And as you can see that it's 100% free. There is no cost to get your business registered inside of sam.gov. If you are on a website and they're asking for a payment or anything, you are on the wrong website. Okay, so this is the official website of the US government. It's 100% free. And now we are going to register our business inside of sam.gov in order for the federal government to do business with us. So you would simply come here, and where it says get started, you're registering your entity and to get a unique entity ID. So you would click on get started, and you would follow through the steps on how to get started with the registration to get a UEI number or a unique entity ID. Now, the registration process on getting your business inside of sam.gov, inside of the federal government system, is now broken up into 2 parts. Okay, it's broken up into 2 parts. The first one is the verification process. This is why we say use a physical address when establishing in your business, because the federal government needs to verify that you are a legitimate business in order to do business with you. If you don't have a brick and mortar address, if you don't have a physical address, you have the opportunity to use your home address. If you are concerned about privacy, there is an option when you're registering your business. You can select to hide your business and personal information from the public. Okay, so once your business is verified, they would assign to you what is called a UEI number, unique entity ID. Your registration is not complete. That only means that your business has been verified, and now you can proceed on with the registration process. So once you got your UEI number, you will go back into sam.gov, and then you would continue on with the registration. You would answer questions pertaining to your business size, your revenue, who is the point of contact, their information, like phone numbers and email address. They would ask you to pick a particular NAIC code and PSC code. You would pick all of those as you go through and answer the registration questions. Once your registration is complete, it goes into a pending status in order for them to review the information. And once that is complete, if everything is in line, you would receive a cage code. Once you have received the cage code, your business has been registered inside of sam.gov, and now you are now able for the federal government to be able to award you a federal government contract and to do business with you. And there you have it. Those were the 3 simple steps in order to get started in federal government contracting. You get a business established in the state that you live in by using your physical address. 2, you get a free EIN number for that business that you establish. And then 3, you get that business registered inside of sam.gov. Now that you have done that, you are now ready to do business with the federal government. Now, this video was brought to you by the FGC Simplify community, where we teach people how it is to actually do federal government contracting. If you want to get a little more insight or you want to book a free consultation call with me, just click the link in my bio. You can see how you can register for that to learn more about that or joining the FGC Simplified community. I will make some more videos on this topic and I will catch you all in the next one. Let's go.